Hello, ladies and gentlemen, kids of all ages, freaks and furries. Hopefully, they're not watching. Welcome to the Reality podcast, the number one podcast in Ireland, according to me and my co-host Usman and my other co-host Khalil, who's MIA again. This is the Reality podcast, and welcome to the show. So, Usman, how are you?
I've been doing okay. Just give me a moment. You can carry on.
I think my friend has some technical issues there, so I have to do this all by myself again. I'm not surprised. It keeps happening, man. Uh, hope you guys are well, whoever's watching it, and hope you had a good day. Uh, don't remember it's okay. Oh my god, why am I waffling so bad? Remember, it's okay not to be okay, and it's absolutely okay to ask for help. And during this period of time, due to Christmas, I know loads of you are stressful because Christmas presents and all that stuff. And remember, our DMs are always open, and you can talk to us. But please keep it PG, man. Like, don't be weird with those. Anyway, we only have 20 subs anyway, so I don't think that's anything that's gonna happen. Anyway, so today's podcast is gonna be an interesting one, because we're gonna talk about Champions League. Everyone loves that, and allegations and cancel culture. Yeah, I think we did a podcast on cancel culture before. But if you haven't watched that, hopefully Usman will link the episode on cancel culture today. But today's gonna play a pivotal role in what's called what we're talking about. So, Usman, you're back, yeah?
Yes.
Bro, I can hear my voice echoing in your what's it called again at the back, bro. What's wrong with you?
I don't know what's going on. Everything seems fine with me right over here.
Okay. I think it's gone now. Anyway, someone, Champions League, yeah. We'll talk about that first, yeah. I think it's Arsenal in the Champions League. I think they're in the round 16, aren't they? Oh, sorry, round of 32. That's Europa League. Sorry.
Yeah, cheers.
Yo, actually, do you think you guys did a good job with sacking Arsene Wenger?
Well, I say it should have. I would say it should have happened a long a long time ago. It kind of happened later than expected. I think the problem that occurred with the whole letting him go by the end of 2018 was that we got the wrong person to take over him. Obviously, that was Unai Emery. And the only thing memorable he did at his time with Arsenal is just say good evening, and then there's the whole dispute with him and Ozil, and all that got out of hand.
Oh yeah, do you know? Do
Then
you
he
know why
got
Ozil
sacked.
is? Do you know why Ozil isn't being played? You know why? Because what's it called again?
Yeah, I
Because of
know why.
the
Obviously, I know
Uyghur
why.
situation.
Yeah, obviously, it has nothing to do with the money. It has nothing to do with the money, obviously, or playing reasons. It has to do with the fact that he said something about the Muslims there that are being mistreated badly, and the hierarchy have this kind of like association with China, and China were happy to hear that, and it's like yo, if they're supporting this kind of stuff, they won't be showing their matches on TV and all that nonsense. If Ozil was playing, of course, so that's why he was just taken out of the squad completely.
Yeah, because I don't think like Ozil was calling Ozil. I don't think like they really care about what Ozil said or something like that. Or like Ozil's not like you know like how they say Ozil's lazy or something. I don't think that's the problem. I just think like they lose money. But the thing is, yeah, I hate how hypocritical they are. Yeah, like they say there's no such thing as politics. They shouldn't talk about politics in what's called again in when it comes to sports and all that stuff. Yeah, like politics and sports don't mix. But then they have the rainbow laces when it has to be to LGBT. They talked about the Black Lives Matter, and what's called again, and what's called again, and then the SARS and SARS problem, which they're all legitimately, yeah, you should talk about them because these are issues we're facing. Yeah, I'm not trying to downplay them, but like because they know they're not going to lose money, that's why they talk about them. But with the Uyghur situation, it's because of the Chinese government. That's why they don't want to talk about it because they're going to lose money, and that just shows how it showed how money talks in most things, especially when it comes to human rights.
it's just a whole bunch of hypocrisy within these teams. To be honest,
Yeah. It's like when you're gonna lose money, they what call it? Then they don't talk. But when they're not gonna lose money, then they talk. But anyway, I think everyone knows about the hypocrisy. It's just that people just don't care to talk.
yeah.
It's like
Also,
sometimes,
speaking about Arsenal, as we speak about them, they're currently playing against your local rivals Everton. They're losing.
yeah.
They're losing 2-1, and the first goal was an own goal. But for that own goal, I heard that it was Iwobi that was making the whole thing happen. I'm like, I'm not surprised.
I want to Khalil to score because I have him on my fantasy team, bro. Honestly, God, yeah, I hate fantasy so much. Wallah, I hate fantasy so much, yeah. Because my captaincy is between two people, Salah and Vardy. Yeah, basically, yeah. I captained Salah. He wasn't doing well, and Vardy was doing better. Yeah, I then took the captaincy off Salah and put it on Vardy. And then Vardy stops doing well, yeah, and Salah just stops doing good. And today I forgot to put the captaincy. I didn't put the captaincy back on Salah because it was an away game, yeah. And Salah usually does
Yeah,
better in away games, yeah. Then man bags 2 goals and assists, yeah, and gets 14 points, yeah. He gets 17, yeah. Like if I had a captain, I would have got well, let's go get 34 points just for that. I'm like, why? Why is it so bad to me? And you know, last week, yeah. Last week, I think I speak for everyone, yeah. Because if you check, even the average scores was like 82, like the highest is around 82, yeah. Last week, everyone had a bad game when it comes to fantasy. Most people, though.
I would say when it comes to like making the captaincy or players and all that sorts, if it doesn't do well 1 week, I give them another chance the next week. And if they don't do well the second week, that's when I take take them off.
Yeah. Like, for example, like, what's it called again? I took Grealish off of my team now, and I put Hung-Min Son in my team. Well, speaking about them, yeah. Speaking about Spurs, yeah, we bet them. We bet them 2-1 at Anfield. Now we're top of the league, my guy. I think we're gonna.
Yeah, that was
I,
sweet.
th- I think we're gonna. I think we're gonna win it, so it can be like 20 times. You know, so we can say we won it 20 times, and Mancinians or something, whatever they're called, the guys from Manchester, they can stop saying they won it 20 times, because then we won as well.
Yeah, because Man United, they'll be like, we won it 20 times. You guys only won it like 19 times. And your will come back by saying, oh yeah, we have like 6 Champions League. You have 3. So we're
Yeah,
even
but
now. But
now
when you
we're
get
gonna
into
see.
2020,
Yeah,
then
now we're gonna say we won it
they
20
have no
times,
chance.
bro. Yeah, like I do see us winning the league because the only team that probably would beat us is what's it called again? Spurs, and we bet them, and they're like, and we were performing bad. Like don't get it twisted. Like our team, like our best player, one of our best players, Van Dijk, is gone,
Oh yeah,
and we're still first somehow. Like everyone thought as soon as he was gone, like we were going to play shit, yeah. But thankfully, yeah, and we had so many injuries, man. But thankfully, yeah, Diego Jota, Mane, Salah have done so well, and now Firmino's back, just banging goals. Like he scored, like he has like 6 goals this whole season, and 3 of them came out from this week, last week, bro. Like he has more goals than Lacazette and Aubameyang now.
yeah.
And he's a.
You know what
I remember
you know what they
he's a
say.
defensive striker. He's a defensive striker.
Defensive
uh,
striker.
yeah,
Interesting concept, that one.
that's
You know
what.
what
That's
they
what.
say.
Yeah,
You know what they say. You know, you have a very good team when one of your main players is out, but you're not worried about it
yeah.
because
Like
you still have the quality all over to
yeah, and
cover
like
that.
we bought Thiago, yeah, and Thiago hasn't even played that much. He played like 2 games and got injured, bro, and we're still doing well. Like he's our best. I say he's our best midfield player. Like I really want to see
Thiago.
Thiago. Oh yeah, Thiago. Like in terms of quality, he's the best. Like he's like I say like one of the only person I say like in my time, yeah, we bought while he was world class. You get me?
Yeah.
Like all the players we bought, they weren't world class. We made them world class. Like for example, like Salah, Mane, Firmino, Trent Alex. Well, Trent he's up there. Robertson was up there and all that stuff. But we made them world class, man.
And because of Liverpool, you start to see teams trying to implement the same thing. If they can't get world class players,
They
they will
make
try
them.
and make world class players, which is good and sometimes a bad thing at the same time because if it works out, then power to you, it works out. But if it doesn't work out, then those players will be known as world class flops. We
Yeah,
never made it.
like for example, like a huge example, probably being a bit harsh on him, but Pogba, man, like he's a great world class player, man. I remember watching him in 2015 Champions League final, man. And that man was doing bits, my guy. But what's called in Manchester United? I'm like, this ain't the guy I saw who was playing in the final. What's wrong with him?
For some reason, I'm just thinking like he's one of those players when he'll do well in a very very good team than he would in an average, not just but like an average team.
But but Man United, like, even though I dislike, yeah, but you have to give credit. They do have a world class team. They have Rashford, Martial, what's it called again? They have De Gea. They have great players, my guy. Like the defense probably isn't the best yet, but I think it's down to the coach, man. Like the coach ain't the best. But let's call again for Pogba, man. Remember they got rid of what's called again,
Mourinho,
um, Mourinho for him, yeah. And look at Mourinho, he's doing grand well. Pogba's just doing like, meh. Like people rate Bruno Fernandes over Pogba, man. Like Bruno Fernandes is the guy everyone thought Pogba would be. Remember, they bought, like, for example, like they bought Matic in order to unlock Pogba. It didn't happen. They bought Fred to unlock Pogba. It didn't happen. And now, like, it's very hard to play what's called Pogba and Bruno Fernandes. But that's what I heard via the guys on kickoff with True Jordy. I think that's what they said. And I'm like, I don't watch Man United games. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I only watch last Man United game I watched was Man United versus Liverpool back in 2018, I think. No, sorry, not
18,
18.
19.
19, no, sorry, 19 when we bet them 2-1. Yeah, the 19,
Uh,
no, sorry, was it 18, 19? I think it was 18-19 season when we
18,
bet them
19.
2.
You beat them.
Yeah,
You beat them 3-1.
yeah, 3-1, yeah, with Shaqiri with the brace.
Yeah.
And that was the last time. No, sorry, no, sorry. No, I didn't. I watched two games. Sorry, I watched that game when we drew 0-0 at Old Trafford. I remember that game. Jesse Lingard came on and came back and came off injured, man. What days? It's just mad. It's just mad, isn't it? Anyway,
When
so
it,
I don't really know.
okay.
So like do have a good team. But I just think it's just the manager is very bad.
When you speak about Bruno Fernandes and Pogba, saying that Bruno Fernandes is a player they thought Paul Pogba would be, they play different. They play in different positions. Bruno Fernandes is an attacking midfielder. Paul Pogba is a center midfielder. Because if they want to find one player in world football that they thought Pogba would be like, it has to be Yaya Toure back in like the 13-14 season when Man City won the league. He was like unreal. He had like 20 goals and assists each. So people thought that was the kind of player that he was going to be. But like Bruno Fernandes, he's almost more of a Kevin De Bruyne type player. So the comparison didn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it's just mad into.
Anyways, Robert Lewandowski won FIFA's best player. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I think he deserved it, man. Like he was very good though. You can't lie.
Yeah, me too. But the thing I wasn't satisfied about was the top three that they picked.
Yeah,
I know Lewandowski is number one, no doubt about that. But when it comes to like the other three, they just picked Ronaldo and Messi, and I was just like, what have Ronaldo like? Oh, I get they're good and all, but what was anything they did that stands out to
yeah.
be even in the
Like
top three? Because if there are
like
players
Messi,
that deserved it more than those
yeah,
than Messi and Ronaldo,
yeah.
I'll put Neymar there. I will really put
Yeah,
Neymar
I
there.
pick, yeah, I pick Neymar as well because he what's called and dragged that team to the set to the semi to the finals. I know some people might say no, but he dragged them to the semi final to the finals. Sorry, why am I saying semi finals to the finals? And he was really great. I think the problem is because how League One didn't have a full what's called in season. You get me? Like didn't have
Yeah,
a full. Yeah, that's probably why. He could have got his higher numbers, but he is what he is, my guy. Yeah, I
yeah,
think they're going to be yeah. But at least he won it. Like, imagine if they gave it to Ronaldo or Messi, man. Like, there would have been a huge what's called in uproar, man.
yeah.
It's like,
People are
yeah,
just butthurt on the internet.
yeah, but the only time it didn't happen was back in, for example, in how do I say, 2018 when they gave it to Modric.
Modric.
Modric didn't deserve it. Let's be honest, yeah. The only reason they gave it to him is because they weren't going to give it to Ronaldo because Ronaldo left Real Madrid.
I wouldn't say
You,
honestly that was
oh
the
yeah, by the
case.
way, I saw the best. Is the FIFA's the best? Yeah, I thought it was sponsored by what's called Adidas.
I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised if that was the case.
no, I thought it was sponsored by Adidas, and I was like, "Yo, Real Madrid is sponsored by Adidas." So
Yeah,
this is weird, and I
I
think
think I think
uh,
I think in my opinion that FIFA and Adidas just have like some kind of like partnership or like a association with each other. So I think
you
that's
know,
one of the things.
your football's like politics, man. It's just what's called an iffy, you know. Anyway,
Bunch of bullshit.
it's supposed to bullshit, you know. At the end of the day, to each his own, man. Who thinks is the best? Anyway, let's do our round of 16 fine. What's called predictions, yeah. Let
All
me.
right.
Okay, who do you think is gonna? Who do you think is gonna? Okay, who do you think is gonna win the what's called again? The how do I say? Champions League.
I don't have any definite definite answer to that, but I wouldn't put Bayern Munich out of the conversation because they're still going strong. That's one thing. Maybe another team that might. I don't. I. I don't really know. Kind of like hard to say because the teams that you expect, like, oh, they might do it, are not really performing. Some that even got to the knockout stages was just by luck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's why I
So
just had
okay.
on that.
So let's see. Okay. So basically, the first game, Man City versus Bayern I'm not even gonna pronounce it. Now. What do you think is going to win?
Manchester City versus Borussia Monchengladbach.
Yeah, I called them Bayern, didn't I?
Man City.
Why do you think Man City is going to win?
I'm gonna say like between those two is obvious, but I wouldn't consider them to go all the way. I still think maybe Mönchengladbach might pull a shocker and maybe pull an upset.
Yeah,
But unless that happens, I still have to say Manchester City.
yeah. Me too, Manchester City, because it's Pep. It's not the quarterfinals when they get knocked out, but they usually pass the round of 16.
Yeah, they passed around at 16 last week.
Okay, Atletico versus Chelsea. Who do you think is going to win?
Atletico.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. You watched the kickoff, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I watch the kickoff.
You know Rory Jennings, yeah, the Chelsea guy, who everyone calls Rory Tory, or like the deluded guy. When people call him deluded, I'm subscribed to his channel. He makes some good points. He supports Chelsea, right? And he said,
Yeah.
"Thank God, yeah, Chelsea, what's it called again, qualified came first, yeah, and
Mm.
now what's it called again, they get like an easy team, yeah? And then they get Atletico, yeah, and Sevilla gets Dortmund. Oh my days, man! Oh, the irony in that.
You wish he got Sevilla.
Yeah, man. No. They played Sevilla, and the Sevilla came second in their group, yeah, and they get endorsement. While they came first and they get Atletico, my guy.
So
Yeah.
is in this Arsenal match they added
Yeah.
5 minutes. It's now up to the 96th minute. But the referee
Bro.
said, nah, fam, we gotta end it there, G. You
Oh,
guys
they
are
ended
getting
it.
no chance. So yeah, game over, full time. Arsenal lose another game.
Oh
No
my god.
surprise. We move on to the next week.
Bro,
But
what
anyways,
do you
back
think?
to predictions.
Wait, wait.
Atletico. Yeah.
Do you think you guys gonna get relegated?
I mean, Arsenal deserve to get relegated, in my honest opinion.
Bro, you don't say that, man.
I mean, I don't want them to get relegated, but the
Yeah.
way that they're going, they truly deserve to go down.
Yeah. But anyway, what's cooking? Lazio Bayern. Everyone knows that it's going to be Lazio. JK, it's Bayern. Bayern Munich gonna wallop them.
Lazio Bayern.
Yeah.
No question about it.
What's going? Atletico Chelsea. Who do you think is going to win?
I said Atletico.
Bro, I think Atletico, yeah, because they have Luis Suarez, João Felix, and Diego Costa. But
Yeah,
let's say, but yeah, Chelsea when they're on fire, they can prove to be a formidable foe. Like because Thiago Silva and what's called again, Kurt Zuma have put what's called again a formidable what's called again back line. Like I have Kurt Zuma in my back line because he's my fantasy Premier because he's that good. And Reece James and Ben Chilwell, they're doing excellent, yeah. And if Timo Werner could just get hit the back of the neck, man, I think they have a chance of beating Atletico. But the problem is Atletico are really good defensively, yeah, and Chelsea, I think at the moment are weak offensively because like Timo Werner only has like 4 goals a season, and so is Kurt Zuma, and Timo Werner is a striker, and Kurt Zuma is a defender.
yeah. With Atletico Madrid, they are the Spanish form of shithousery.
Yo, bro, I'm telling you, man. I know from a fact that shit. Obviously, they knocked us out last season, but that's because of Adrian. So we they weren't that good. It's just Adrian just did an oopsie.
So if if Atletico Madrid get the first dagger, don't be
Yeah,
surprised if they park the bus very early into the match.
yeah.
So
That's what
Atletico.
that's what, so I'm gonna say Atletico. Me too. Liverpool Leipzig. This is an easy one. It's going to be Liverpool, man.
I mean,
Bro,
this was not even worth
I don't know,
discussing,
man.
even though they
Like
signed Soboslai.
Leipzig,
But
yeah, but Leipzig are good as well. Like if Van Dijk comes back, I can definitely say Liverpool. But like Leipzig are, and well, they're not the best offensively but they are good. But I say Liverpool edging this one. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully, I don't get proven wrong. Some guy comes down, and then some guy comes down below, or I end up in what's called again, unfortunate events. For unfortunate images that led to unfortunate events. So hopefully, it's going to be Liverpool.
I'll be shocked if you guys don't go to the quarterfinals.
Yeah. Anyway, who's next? Oh yes, next is Porto Juventus. I say Juventus.
Yeah, Juventus.
Yeah. Not really much of a what's called again debate here. Okay,
Yeah.
now here's the big one, yeah. But we talk about it last year. Okay, next Sevilla Dortmund. Who do you think is going to come out? If Halling is fit, I'm going to say Dortmund. But if they're not, I'm going to Sevilla going to pass.
This one's a tricky one because people will just say, "Oh yeah, Borussia Dortmund next round, easy." But Sevilla are no pushover. You
Yeah,
don't know what you're gonna get with them. If you're really good on that day, you can overtake them. But
yeah.
they can pull any result out the bag if dump if they get on form. So I would say I would still say Borussia Dortmund, but expect a surprise from Sevilla
No, like
because
expect them
after all,
to go down. Even if they go down, they're going to go down with a fight.
yeah, it's not going to be an easy one. That's what my prediction.
Okay, next one: Atlanta versus Real Madrid.
You know what? If Real Madrid get knocked out by Atalanta, I won't be surprised.
Why?
Look how they performed in their look how poorly they did in their group, but they barely got out of it.
Well, that
They
was the
lost
group with
to
that.
Shakhtar twice.
Yeah, bro.
Was it
They
that?
got and Borussia Mönchengladbach bet them. What's called again? How do I say it? Borussia Mönchengladbach bet them twice home and away, my guy.
I was just like, raw.
Sorry, no, sorry, not Borussia. Shakhtar bet them home and away. I think
Yeah,
they bet what's it called again? They bet who did they beat? At the end of the day, they bet Shakhtar. Was it no? It wasn't Shakhtar. They bet
Gladbach.
Gladbach, yeah, just to qualify. I feel bad for Inter, yeah, man. I actually like Inter Milan, yeah. Like, besides, like, they're like my favorite club in what's called in Italy.
Italy.
Yeah, I really like that, especially like, do you remember in 2010 Champions League? No, Champions League, yeah. Man, I remember watching that, man. Like them winning and what's called on their way to win, and they were so good. I remember a friend of mine, yeah, who was living by. His name was Munzer, yeah.
Yeah.
You were just telling me about it, and I was like, "Oh my god, they're so good!" And I watched their match against. I actually watched their final. I actually can remember their final for some strange reason. And I watched the semi-final against Barcelona, like the home and away, man. They did so great, man. Honestly, man, they're great. Like back in the days when I was a kid, I didn't really watch much what's called in Champions League games because we didn't have Sky Sports, and most of the time it was on RT, and parents, they watch. There's only one TV in the living room. Parents, they're gonna watch what they're gonna watch what they want. That's
Yeah.
how it was. But you know yourself, man.
So,
I was
which team are you going
memories.
for in this round?
Uh, which team am I rooting for?
Yeah, between Atalanta and Real Madrid.
Uh, I say Real Madrid because on the day they can do anything, man.
Yeah, I just have to go for Real Madrid because I can't see them pulling off the same mistake twice. I mean, it's going to be a bit harsh on Atalanta because last season you had a you had a phenomenal season in the league and Champions League getting to the quarterfinal. But like just like Ajax, it's not going to repeat itself. So I'm thinking Real
Yeah,
Madrid.
I really doubt it's going to. I really doubt it's going to do that. Anyway, let's call again. Let's talk about who's next.
The top at top, the creme de la creme of the
The
round of
creme de la
16.
creme. Yeah, we're
FC
going to talk about.
Barcelona versus Paris Saint-Germain.
I want Barcelona. I don't want Barcelona. I hate Barcelona. I want PSG to win. Because what's calling I because I think like like Barcelona aren't strong enough at the moment. Yeah, they're playing very bad. Like even today they drew 2-2 to what's called Valencia.
Well,
What's called but you never know, my guy.
you just never know indeed.
Like these are the type of games where these are the type of games. Like when they say these are the type of games where legends are born or legends are made. For example, like unfortunately, the 6-1 when they bet them 6-1, yeah, Sergio Roberto was the hero because he scored the last winning goal. Even though that game, wallahi, you can tell it was so bad. The referee that was the biggest robbery I've seen in Champions League final since the Chelsea
Yeah.
versus ironically Chelsea versus Barcelona 2009 in that semi final.
And the one thing to say about this fixture, 3 years ago
Yeah,
of this match, second leg, Neymar was the man of the match. He
yeah,
was
but
the
to
one
give all
that
the
made
credit
everything.
to what's called again to what's his name? What's your man's name again? Messi.
Messi, to be honest, I didn't know what Messi. I don't even remember what Messi did in that match
Yeah, the
because I
game
know
he
it was
scored. I think he scored a penalty, something like that. Yeah, but the game.
Neymar scored a penalty.
Yeah, no, there's two penalties. Remember, there's one there's one where Neymar fouled, and then the other penalty where your man Suarez dived.
Yeah, I remember one thing funny in that match I think when Cavani scored for PSG,
Yeah, yeah,
to push it up to I think it was like five or he had to push up to four. Sorry, to push it up to five in the aggregate score. And the way he was just shushing the fans, he just thought to himself, "Oh yeah, it's done, it's finished. We're off to the next round." Oh
yeah,
wow, he had a good visit from Karma.
bro. Yeah, I think they should have won that game, bro. I don't know why they flopped, my guy.
I mean, PSG they tend to flop sometimes.
They're like bottlers, man. They're like Spurs, man. They they always bottle things. Like, did you watch the semi? Did you watch the final? Bro? Remember the final when Eric Choupo-Moting had a chance, to what's called again, to equalize, man, and he flopped it. I'm like, what? Oh my days, why?
To be honest, everyone in that
How?
match had a chance to equalize. Everyone had a
Yeah,
chance, and they all flopped. Like they made Manuel
yeah.
Neuer look like he was in his prime in the 2014 World Cup.
We're not saying like he was. He's not a good keeper, but like he's not as good as he was before, my guy.
Yeah, and actually,
But anyway, enough of
there's this thing that came out when they making like team of the team of the century, and for some
Oh, that was
strange
some
thing,
other.
no, sorry, yeah, team of the century. They made like three teams, and the first goalkeeper for the first team was like Lev Yashin, which was deserved. Second one was Buffon, and the third one was Manuel Neuer. I'm like, hold on.
Where's Iker Casillas? Yeah.
Exactly. Where is Casillas? If it wasn't for Casillas, keepers like Neuer wouldn't even be here. Like, yo, what about Buffon? I'm like, yo, Buffon is already a legend of his own, but no, Casillas' level, nah, mate.
Like
They're both,
the only reason Casillas what's called retired was because of that head injury.
yeah, but still,
Wait, was it a head
it
injury or was it what's called?
no,
Was it
he
hashtag?
collapsed in training, and he did recover from it, but like, I think from that situation, he just had to retire.
Retire. Yeah, like
But still,
if he hadn't had to retire, bro, I think he'd still be playing now.
yeah, but I'm still saying this. No, Neuer is nowhere near, and I'm saying this with my chest. Neuer is nowhere near Casillas' level, and Buffon, Buffon has to step down one. I know legendary. He won the World Cup, great with Juventus, but just come down a bit. Give Casillas
Right? Yes,
that
man.
respect.
Yeah, yeah. Sure. Even Casillas won the World Cup. Remember, he captained the Spanish squad to win it.
He won Champions League, 2 Euros, World Cup.
Yeah,
One
man.
of the best
Like,
keepers of all time.
yeah, man. Like, he's like one of my favorite keepers. The only reason why he left Real Madrid is because he wasn't even getting playing time, man. Like, he probably
Over Diego Lopez.
yeah, man. Where's Diego Lopez? No one knows, man. He's gone.
No, he's playing for like some lower La Liga club right now. But even if that was the case, Casillas still played the Champions, was still the one selected for that Champions League final. Because give that to Diego Lopez, nah, Atletico would have won that, no
And they
doubt
go and
about
win
it.
it, and he lifted that Champions League. Oh my days, man. I like Ike. He was one of my heroes growing up as a kid, man. Still is, man. He's still a good guy. Hopefully, we meet him one day. Hopefully, if
Iconically,
the Euros happen in Ireland, unlike what they said, it's going to happen in what's called in UK, in what's called in what's that place
Dublin.
in Russia? No, this is going to happen in Russia or something like that.
Don't forget, like different stages of the Euros is going to take place in different countries, of course.
Yeah, my God.
But somehow
No,
the
no.
semis and finals going to take place in England.
Sometimes they said was something like that, like what's called it go to like due to COVID-19, they might not even do that, man.
Yeah. But anyways, back to this fixture. I'm gonna. I know people are gonna say Barcelona will win this, but I'm gonna go against the grain and say PSG are knocking out Barcelona.
Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. And that's the creme de la creme of what's called of all the matches that are gonna happen, man.
And I can imagine this if it happens. If it actually happens, like Neymar pulls a world class performance against Barcelona
Yeah,
and proves to Messi, like, even
you
if
can
he's not
flourish.
playing the same team with him, he's still top. He's still top three best players in the world.
Yeah, then that'd be great.
I know he wanted to leave to win Ballon d'Or. Even I don't probably he wouldn't get a Ballon d'Or, but what he wanted to prove, he's sure doing it.
Yeah, he's doing well, man. I hope he does win it. Anyway, now it's time for my topic. Anyway, we've did what's called again, video on what's that thing called again? Cancel culture, yes. And
Yeah, we
you
did
heard
an
about
episode.
the Slazo's allegation, right?
Those allegations?
Slazo, you heard about Slazo's allegation when he was
Yeah,
called
I've heard
what's
of
called again?
Slazo before.
Yeah, okay. So basically, this thing happened. You know, Pyrocynical, he's a great YouTuber. I watch him every day. Yeah. So basically, back in 2016, yeah, 2016, I think 2016, 4 years ago, he was doing degenerate stuff, yeah, and he was doing furry roleplay. Which let's not talk about that because it's disgusting. With a guy who claimed to be 15 years old, yeah, but the guy never disclosed his age to Pyrocynical. Yeah. So basically, this guy just posted a tweet longer saying Pyrocynical groomed him, blah 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 blah. Everyone was saying, okay, Pyrocynical needs to respond. Pyrocynical responded. Then some people were like, they don't agree with Pyrocynical response. And then they were like, what's it called again? Then some YouTubers like Turkey Tom, Diesel Patches, Bo Blacks, even I Never at one point, yeah, were saying, what's it called again? That no, they didn't claim, like they were just making saying that Pyrocynical knew his age or something like that. Like I never said that this is not sure if Pyrocynical knew his age, but Pyrocynical should respond or something like that. So anyway,
Yeah,
So long story short, yeah, Pyrocynical got cancelled. Everyone was trying to cancel
wonder.
Pyrocynical, blah blah blah. He comes up with a response.
You were saying?
Yeah, Pyrocynical response. Like every Pyrocynical getting cancelled. Pyrocynical response. Yippee yippee today. Pyrocynical's back. Yeah, like
Yeah.
he clears the. I'm just saying, yeah, cancel culture is very weird, man. Like people don't cancel people who do bad shit. They don't cancel the people who need to be cancelled. And like, do you like when they say, "Oh, let's wait till what's called again, let's wait till people, let's wait to hear the two sides of the story," because they know that at the end of the day, there's always three sides of the story. Yeah, there's always, for example, like this Pyrocynical, this Pyrocynical side, this Ivory side, and then there's the truth, and we're never going to understand the truth because like we never know. But like people didn't wait till hear Pyrocynical's side, and they were allegedly calling him a groomer, a pedophile. Well, at the end of the day, what? Yes, he did. He did degenerate stuff, yeah, and he apologized for that, yeah. A groomer, pedophile, man. Those are some weird words, and it kind of reminds me. You know, like the grooming gang scandals that happened. What's it called again in in England, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what they claim? Majority of them were Muslim, yeah. Turns out, yeah, majority of them weren't even Muslim. They came from a white background, yeah. And while what they did was terrible, like even the Muslim, what they did was terrible, like, and we condemn it, and they should never, and like those people should get the worst of the worst punishment, yeah. It's very weird how the people who were using that as a way to be racist towards Muslims and all that, yeah, had kept quiet ever since it was what's called again, ever since it was found out it wasn't Muslims. It was a majority Muslims. It just so shows how people usually use something narrative just to fill their own agenda. Hello?
Yeah,
So
it's just mad because like when you hear something, like when people hear like a story, they just take it and run. They don't allow the other side of the story to be heard. And then when that one's gone off to a point of no return, you're like, and the other side of the story cannot really do much to fix the damages already made.
yeah, the damage is done. Like there's nothing you can do, unfortunately, when things like these happen, man. So it's just mad. People
Also, do you
just
hear anything about Pornhub?
bro, we don't talk about that. That's haram, bro.
I know it's haram. Also, listeners' discretion, we do not associate ourselves with that.
Yeah,
But
they degenerates, man. I think they just
yeah,
I don't
but
know, like they took away like 60% of their content. I think they should just all these porn what you call it websites. They should just lock them out because at the end of the day, they do more harm to society than good.
yeah, they should all get abolished. But
Yeah,
back to
man.
the topic.
But anyway, back to cancel culture topic, man. Just weird, man. And then Keemstar, yeah, man. Keemstar, oh my days. Nah, Keemstar is so dumb, man. Like Parasilica clears his name. Oh, but Parasilica is still guilty. I'm like, oh my. Days, bro, like he cleared his name. Like, what more do you want him to do?
Some people are just never satisfied.
Bro, I don't
They
like
just want to
Q-Star,
run
man.
your name.
Everyone
They
calls
want
him
to
the
run
no
your
man.
name down to the ground until you have nothing left.
Yeah, weird man, weird guy. I remember oh my days, man. He hates Piraceutical, man. I know that for a fact.
There was something about Keemstar when he was talking about Deji, and I was just like, oh god, here we go again. This guy was a dog by Deji. Nothing good. Anyways, I heard it. Basically, Deji did a video where he teamed up with a certain brand. I can't remember who they were, but they were teaming up and like helping people to like. It's kind of like the kind of like coming out and just basically saying things that you've been keeping in within you for a long time, and just letting it out. And basically, he came up with all this, apologized to his brother JJ and all that sort. And Keemstar just goes and said, "Oh, he's just another apology video to his brother KSI, and has ad on and all that sort." Just like, oh god, man, you just leave Deji alone. Like, we already get it. You prefer his brother over him. You get it. Just leave the guy alone. Let him go do his own thing. You do your own as well. Like, never catching a break.
Swear, man. It's just weird, man, innit? Oh yeah, going on a tangent. Yeah, Liverpool won 7-0 today. So like that 7-2 that they bet us Aston Villa is gone. We don't talk about that anymore.
Oh yeah, I saw that they won seven
Oh my days,
seven
man.
nil.
I was, first, yeah, when I saw Salah was benched, I was like, oh my days, fantasy's gone the league down the drain now. But then, man scored 2 goals and assists. I was like, alhamdulillah, mashallah. Like, Danny Ings got injured today, bro. I'm like, oh my days, now I've taken him out of my team again. Now I'm
Yeah.
gonna swap him out for someone else, man. Like,
Also, I know
yeah,
Man City
well,
played against Southampton. Man City won. Sterling scored, and De Bruyne assisted. So I'm like, oh yeah, good. More points added to the Premier League fantasy team.
yeah.
But like, I'm like, yo, what? I don't know. For some reason, it just seemed like I was locked out of my of my fantasy team. I'm like, yo, what gives, fam? Because I know I had Salah as captain.
Yeah, yeah. You saying? Where you on this one? Yo, yo, Usman. Oh, he's gone. Ah, well. I think Usman's having some difficulty problems. Anyway, so it's my turn again. Anyway, I just want to say, guys, for the parasitical, oh, he's back.
Yeah, but
Where did you go for a snooze?
no, I don't know. I was just trying to check my FPL team, and I think it just kicked me out of
No,
the thing. But anyways, I'm back.
yeah, yeah. FPL, I gave up. I gave up, man. I given up on FPL, man. It's too much stress, my guy.
I've given up on the league table like a long time ago because I'm very close to the bottom. So like, okay, I'm close to the bottom. There's no way I'm gonna get to like mid or whatever. I'm just gonna see how
Yeah,
many points I can gain before the end of the season.
yeah, bro. I given up on like, the first, like every time, ever since I got what's called again, I didn't play the first week, man. It's just been hard to move, man.
and it's just been downfall ever since.
Yeah, man. It's just been down a roller coaster of nothing, man. But well, what can you do, man?
We can only move on.
Usman, how many languages can you speak?
2 languages.
I speak 4 actually. I
I
speak
mean, I
Eng-
I used to know how to do
Eng-
French, and
I speak English, Hausa, sarcasm, and facts. Yeah, I saw this. I was on YouTube the other day, and I saw this comment. It's like you chose. There's 8,000 languages in the world, and you chose to speak facts. I'm like, oh, that's a new language. So I just incorporated it into my jokes. And then you know how sarcasm technically, sarcasm is. Do you like how people don't understand sarcasm? I'm like, how?
just something you don't understand.
Like sarcasm is very like on the phone text, yeah, but like even that you can understand. But like sarcasm, when it comes to people, like you can tell from the tone of their voice, man.
Oh yeah, that one's definitely obvious.
Yeah. Anyway, man, I gotta go, bro. It's nearly 12 o'clock where I'm here.
Oh yeah,
Should we wrap it up?
just one thing I want
Yeah,
to
go.
point out, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. Next week is going to be the final episode of the Into Reality podcast this year.
Yeah.
Almost had some people over there. So basically, next week we're not gonna bring up any topics. We're not gonna bring anything to the table or have any guests. Maybe we might have guests, but we'll see about that. Next week we're just gonna recap the whole of 2020 from January to where we are now and see what were the best, the okay, the shocking, and the worst moments of this godforsaken year.
This is a weird year, ain't it?
So obviously going to be same day, same time next week. And if any bonuses, you might get Khalil on.
Hopefully, yeah. Well, I say you come on because it's the last one.
So anyways, we're just going to end the episode right away. Thank you for everyone for listening. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share around with everyone in need of the RIP. Follow our socials that you can see on the screen, or you can just click on the links in the description below. Anything you want to say before we go off?
And remember, Interrelation Podcast, the #1 podcast in Ireland, now on 20 subscribers. Take care.